Tomorrow is the first anniversary of the Islamic Revolution in Iran, the revolution led by Ayatollah Khomeini, which replaced the Shah with an Islamic republic. Tonight's special report doesn't look at how the politics of Iran have changed. Instead, it's a glimpse at a very small slice of life in the country of 37 million. It's a look at some of the new Iranians, young orphans living literally in the shells of the old order. Reporter Carol Jerome found a unique image of change in the new Iran.
Before the revolution, the ruling class lived here, high over Tehran, overlooking the slums in the south. Now those people are gone. When the Shah fell from power, most of the wealthy families who were part of his regime fled the country if they could, leaving deserted mansions behind. This was the home of Colonel Sareshtadari, former protocol officer for the Shah. It was he who managed the escape of the Shah's daughters and youngest son, fleeing down these stairs with them to exile. This was the home of Ataullah Rouhani, a powerful businessman and cousin of the Minister of Energy. He and his family abandoned the place at the beginning of the revolution, but it's not quite empty. These children live here now. They are orphans and foster children. Some lost parents to the secret police, the Savak, and others were orphaned during the fighting of the revolution. But most are motherless and fatherless for reasons one would find in any society. Before the revolution, there were over 700 of them of all ages crammed in one building downtown. Now the new government has confiscated these small palaces and turned them into homes for the children, grouped with their own age and sex. Nina Gavamsadeh look after them.
They were not like the children who lived in the ordinary house.
They were angry.
Yes, they were angry. They didn't listen to anybody, to any advice. But no, they themselves say that they are like the children who live in their houses. They are like the children who have parents.
The mayor of Tehran lived here. Now someone else sits on his patio. His family escaped, but the mayor was executed by revolutionary courts. Now this is a home for teenage girls. Most of them are fully aware of the fate of the mayor. They discuss politics in the family living room and talk girl talk in his children's bedrooms. Eventually, we were trusted enough to be allowed what is normally forbidden, to film the girls at prayer.
از تو میخوام که ایمان و اراده ما رو قوی و قوی تر سازی. آمین. نیروی ایمان رو در قلب ما جایگزین. آمین. و السلام علیکم و رحمت الله و برکاته.
تکبیر.
الله اکبر. الله اکبر. الله اکبر.
This is the reality of the revolution. Somehow it brings it home even more than the daily sight of black-turbaned mullahs in the offices of former cabinet ministers. That is politics. And this is people. And here you can see, regardless of what side you're on, the tragedy of those who lost and the hope of those who won. Carol Jerome, CBC News, Tehran.
One of those who lost was, of course, the deposed Shah of Iran, and today his doctors in Egypt said privately he